Okay, good afternoon, guys. Today there is another session. We will be discuss uh, some breakout setups which are looking good for next week. So this time it's in a different format. Last time I selected stocks in live stream, but today I have done my homework earlier, and we'll straight get to the most probable breakout setups. Okay, so here it is. First setup is Hindustan Foods Limited. Okay, you can see the mini volume pockets and this some sort of a mini base breakout. It is trying to break this zone out. It is a weekly frame. This one is on the daily frame. You can see the volumes are way bigger here than the earlier volumes, and on monthly frame it is looking much better. If you have seen or read about the candlestick patterns, then you can easily spot here it is an inside bar breakout, that too on support area. See, it's a support area. It is making a base around here, and now it's trying to move upside from here. Okay, so first stock is this Hindustan Foods. Another thing, the decadal long breakout which I am going to tell will be in the end of the video. I'll tell you the name of the stock, the timing, if you are pro enough to catch the entry, then it's good. Otherwise, you can follow me on social media handles. Whenever I'll get entry, I'll update there. Okay, so let's get to the second stock. It is International. Okay, so it is International Limited, Nippo Battery. Yeah, same sort of setup, just like Hindustan Foods. You can see inside bar breakout, very good resistance, but the momentum is looking very good. So I'm hoping that it will break this resistance easily. Okay, this is a monthly chart. This is the weekly. Weekly, you can see it has rejected the downside selling and subsequently also added up onto the upside buyer side. Okay, I am repeating again, for precise entries you can follow me on my social media handles. The link is in uh, a connection problem. So okay, so next is the Unichem Lab. Again, this setup has shown enormous accumulation here. Then it started to move up, but again faced the resistance. Now it's looking very good setup to me, as it is approaching its all-time high, and you can see here it's some sort of a cup and handle type breakout it had given few months back. Yeah, and after just consolidating, you can see some VCP type setup it is making onto the larger frame. And if I'll show you the yearly candle, you will see that it is showing much more potential to maybe even double from here, or maybe 50% gains, easy gains from here. Just over 455, it's going to break its 52-week high. So that will be my level to watch out. Okay, so I'm again telling you to please mark the entry levels according to yourselves, or else you can follow me onto my social media handles. Next one is Ridco Logistics. I was not looking for such setups, but since this setup popped into my screener, I thought it's not that much bad to just oh, these are some random drawings. So you can see in the monthly frame, after giving with a big green candle with such a big high volumes, Now it is consolidating in two very tighter range. It is getting tighter on the monthly frame. So it is a simple rule is there. So the tighter the setup, the clean is the breakout. Okay, the more tighter the setup will be, cleaner will be the breakout. Okay, so it's also consolidating into the downside, but the selling volumes are very low. You can see the buyers here; they are buying like hell, and selling is not coming to some something to fear about. Okay, so next setup is, you can see here again same concepts repeating everywhere. The resistance is becoming support. Now, as soon as this high of this week will break, or I'll see an entry on a mini time frame like daily or hourly, I'll try to catch this setup. Okay, next one is the STL Holdings, STEL Holdings. This is the weekly setup. This is the monthly setup. Monthly setup, it has given a ATH breakout. You can see after coming out from the base 1 breakout, base 2 breakout, now it's ready to go upside from base 3. You can see the crazy volumes here, absolutely crazy. So now after, you can see after this range it has been consolidating for so long time. You see a long time, for a long period of time it was consolidating into this range only. After this has, after this range is broken, now I am looking for some potential into this stock. Okay, it is STL Holdings. Watch out for this stock. Onto the 12-hour, 12-month period frame, you can see it's a inside bar breakout on a yearly frame. Okay, so here the targets are also around 40 to 50% onto investing. Onto trading perspective, the targets might be much lower. So first you have to decide you are a trader or an investor. Okay, so next one is DCM Shriram Industries. This setup was also not looking very good to me, but considering the tight movement, I have decided to keep this in my watch list. See, here again, it resisted the price, and now it pulled back to the resistance, and after taking support around this area again, it is again ready to move up. Okay, the monthly chart looks a bit more stretched, but as soon as the moving averages will catch up, I think this will cover up. Okay, you can see moving averages are not much behind. So this might go tight for 1 or 2 months, but certainly is a setup to watch out, as it has given a all-time high breakout last month. Okay, so certainly not a setup to miss. Not much movement after the ATH breakout. You can see its ATH was 126. It is currently trading at 131. So not so much extended movement above all-time high breakouts. Generally, you will see ATH breakouts tend to rally stocks 30 to 40%, or maybe even more. But this is currently around the breakout level only. Okay, so next setup is, these two setups are a bit more promising than others. Okay, reason being, I'll tell you the reason. If you go onto the larger frame, you can see this is sitting near its all-time high breakout. It has tried to sneak through, but since it was rallying from such a strong base and such a long base, you can see, yeah, you can see here, wait, yeah, so you can see after it's rallying for so much momentum, with so much momentum, like it needed to be coming down to the support area for restarting its rally again. Okay, that's what my perspective is for now in this stock. Certainly, I'll be looking for a setup in this stock. Okay, because it is also near its all-time high. Breakout cement sector already. Cement sector is the sector I'll be focusing on to, because so much of setups which are looking great. Another setup like that is Udaipur Cement Works. It's a fresh stock, not much experience in the market, but again, the same story. You can see this, if the setup is looking good, it is straight into our watch list. Okay, you can see it was rejecting this area continuously for a long period of time. See, it was constantly hovering around in this area only. Now it is consolidating into this range. As soon as I'll see a setup, buy setup forming on mini time frame like daily or hourly or something like that. I'll try to uh, make an entry into this setup also. This is also looking very good for investing because the risk is very low here. Again, the people who know my trading style will agree that I only play on to risk reward. I see the risk, I see the reward, and I take a shot onto the trades. Okay. So these are the 8 setups. You can take a screenshot of these setups if you want to track the setups. Okay. So that you can easily add these into your watch list and track their movements. So the ninth stock and the last stock which I'll be looking for a decade long breakout is the Vascon Engineering. Okay, it is a decade long breakout. Maybe I think I am forgetting the exact amount of time, but it's certainly shared 10 or 12 years. Let me check. Yeah, here you can see. Previously, it has approached this level in January 2013. So you can see it is 11 years long breakout if it breaks out from here. And if it breaks out, the targets are, I can say, easily 70 to 80% from where I can see 70 to 80% or maybe even double. So you can see all sort of patterns it is making. The morning star pattern you can see here at the bottom. Morning star is most effective at the support area only. Okay, morning star pattern is like a very good pattern to trade. You can see for this time being, the monthly frame it is looking at resistance, but certainly a stock to watch out. Okay, weekly frame also looks a bit stretched, but as it will consolidate, we'll look into we'll look to catch entry in this setup also. Okay, so this is the total list of setups. So 8 of these for next week and one we'll watch out for next few days. This is the list of breakout setups which I'll be tracking for the next week. So if you like this stream, please like, share, subscribe the channel, and you can follow me onto my social media handles or maybe on Telegram, so that you can get exact entries or exits or whatever setups, exciting setups which I spot early. See, I try to spot setups early because the most rewarding setups are in which you can anticipate the breakout earlier. Okay, the most rewarding setups are not those which you are catching later after the breakout. See, the anticipation makes you a bit gives you a learning also, and also makes you be confident onto your setups. Okay, the anticipation, like I'll show you with an example. This is a mini example. Like if I had anticipated this setup to go to upside at this level, you can see at this level 46, and it has reached around 60 odd price levels. Okay, so it will greatly boost my confidence because I was right, and it's all about being right being at the right time at the right place. Okay, so this is all about this live stream. So if you want to learn about price action or like any of those things, you can DM me on to Telegram. I'll try to simplify these things for you. It will definitely save much your very precious time, much of your very precious time. Like my experience, if it will give benefit to some others, I'll be very happy about it. Okay. So that's all. Thanks for checking out this live stream. I'll see you again and I'll get enough setups to make a video. Okay, and for this charting scanner, uh, which I am using to spot these setups, so I'll be making the video on the charting scanner. It is a new one, a new different than the detonator scan, which has received so much of appreciation and love from you all. So I'll be uploading a video regarding that after we hit 500 subscribers. Okay, so let's see how soon we get to that milestone. Okay, guys, that's all for today. So you can take a screenshot if you want. Okay, so thanks for your time. Thank you, guys.